back to the last part of your Georgia Master Barber exam. In this video, we will be going over sections 10, 11, and 12. 10, the cleansing facial, 11, your blow dry style, and 12, your thermal curling. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright everyone, here we are with section 10 of the Georgia Master Barber exam. This is the cleansing facial. So you'll be demonstrating a facial. So all we need to do for this section, 1, have a clean area. 2, make sure that all your implements are visible to the instructor. Now let's go ahead and take all of our products and tools out of our bag, set up for section 10 of the Georgia Master Barber exam. So after I've gone ahead and set up all my products, I'm gonna go ahead and sanitize. We are also going to go ahead and wipe down the table just to make sure it's clean, everything is neat. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Also, as you can see, this is what I brought. I got a shower cap, so all the hair will be out of my client's face. I got some toner, moisturizer, cotton swabs. I also have cotton pads, a Q-tip. You can bring more than one if you need one. I also have a hot towel. It really would be safe to say you just bring 2. Alright, so now after we set up, let's go ahead and sanitize again. Alright, so now that we're sanitized, everything's clean, everything's out, everything's ready to go. Let's go ahead and put our cap on our mannequin. And make sure we get all the hair. Alright, now that the mannequin's hair is in the shower cap, let's go ahead and start cleaning off the face. Before we start touching the mannequin, let's go ahead and sanitize. So let's go ahead and simulate the client leaning back. So now that the client is leaned back, let's go ahead and grab some toner and let's go ahead and clean the face. So just go ahead and spray some toner on a cotton ball or a cotton pad. I'm just using witch hazel. Let's go ahead and just clean the entire face. Make sure we get in the client's eyes or mouth. Okay, now that we've done with that, let's go ahead and put this into the trash. Now, after we've gone ahead and put that into the trash, let's go ahead and apply a hot towel. Wring it out. They want you to mimic wringing it out. So like this, over the trash though. Okay, now that I've wrung out my towel, let's go ahead and get it into a triangle. Now, before you put this on the mannequin, make sure you test it on your wrist. Okay, now we're gonna put it at the top of the lip and fold over, so that all this area you can mimic a hot towel. Okay, so go ahead and take the hot towel off. You want to take it off by rolling down, and now once you get done rolling, go ahead and just wipe anything off that you see, any product. Place this into the sold linen, and now let's go ahead and get ready for our massage. For barbering, you just need to use 3 different types of massage techniques. So today we're going to use effleurage, which is like this. Petrissage, you could use petrissage, which is like this. You could use friction, or you could use Chipotle. So that was just an example. Before we touch the mannequin, like after we do the hot towel and before we touch the mannequin, let's go ahead and sanitize. So now that I've sanitized, let's go ahead and get some product and put the product onto a Q-tip. And let's go ahead and apply product throughout the mannequin's face. You can go ahead and put this into the trash. Now, let's go ahead and rub this in. We can go ahead and use friction for this. First one can be friction. Make sure the proctor sees you doing this. Now let's do effleurage, back and forth. Now we can do depotement. Okay, now that the massage is done, let's go ahead and sanitize. And after we sanitize, I would recommend you bring another hot towel. Let's go ahead and get the next hot towel out. So after you get this hot towel out, let's go ahead and check it on the wrist. Make sure it's not too hot, and let's go ahead and place it on the client again. Okay. Now once that is complete, we're almost done. Go ahead and roll it off. Get any little bit of product you see off. Place this into the soiled linens. Alright, now after we sanitize, let's go ahead and place our moisturizer onto our Q-tip. And we're just going to place tiny little dots around the client. Place this into the trash. Now we're just going to, last phase, rub in the moisturizer. Moisturizing is key. Now once that is complete, you have done everything you need to do as a barber for the facial. So now that is done, and make sure, like I said, make sure the drape is tight, make sure it stays on. Now after you've completed that, you have completed section 10, cleansing facial of the Georgia Master Barber exam. Now you're going to wait for further instructions from your proctor. So let's get ready for section 11. Alright, welcome back to section 11 of the Georgia Master Barber exam. This will be the blow dry and style. So before we go ahead and do anything, let's go ahead and sanitize our hands and wipe down the table. Okay. Now that that is complete, I'm going to go ahead and show you what you'll need for this section. We have some water, a blow dryer, a brush, and a comb. Alright, so I'm going to be using the back right quadrant of the mannequin's head. And in some cases, they might not even have you turn on the blow dryer. So really this section is about proper use of the blow dryer, safe use of the blow dryer, and just making and having control of the hair while you blow dry. And now that we're done with our blow dry and style, let's go ahead and put our tools in the right bags. So make sure you put your brush in the to be disinfected bag. Make sure we put our blow dryer and our comb as well in the to be disinfected bag. And the water can also go in the to be disinfected bag. Make sure you wipe down your table, sanitize, and after that, let's go ahead and get ready for the last section of the Georgia Master Barber exam. Welcome back to the final section of the Georgia Master Barber exam. This will be section 12, thermal curling. So in this section, all you'll need to do is perform 4 test curls. So I already sectioned out my mannequin. I'm going to use the top part of my mannequin. There's be 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually already have a curl here, but I'm going to go back over all these curls to demonstrate and help show you how I did it. So first and foremost, make sure you sanitize your hands. And now that we sanitized our hands, get our bag out that's labeled section 12 thermal curling, and we're going to get all of our supplies and put them on the table. So after that's complete, this is all you'll need for this section of the exam. Make sure you bring a couple combs just in case you drop one. So as I already stated, I already sectioned out my mannequin's head. So what you want to do is just section 4 sections out. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So after you got your sections sectioned out, and now let's go ahead and get ready to perform our test curls. So before we even start, no, you will not even plug in nor turn, you won't even have to turn on your curling iron during the exam. This will just be mimicking a curl. So if you want, you could come pre-curled. However, it's no big deal. All you need to do is just mimic a curl. So, and make sure you go through the right safety precautions whenever doing so. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to safely do it, and let's show you how to pass this part of the exam. Let's sanitize. After we sanitize, let's go ahead and grab our curling iron. want to make sure you bring a spare piece of paper, and all this is for is so you can test the heat of your thermal iron. However, like I said before, you won't even have to turn it on. But like I said, they want to make sure you know how to do the correct safety precautions. So to test it, all you're going to do is open it up, put the paper in there, and take it out. That's it. Simple as that. So after we're done with that, let's go ahead and place this in the trash. And now that we're ready to perform a curl, let's go ahead and saturate. And what I mean by saturate is just wet this hair just a little bit, just to help the curl out. And what I like to do is when I curl, it's simple. Just comb it out, and we're going to latch on to this section of hair, pull it out, and let's go ahead and roll it up. As you can see, I have my comb in between the scalp, so the mannequin or the client is protected. And whenever I want to perform my curl, I'm just going to release it by tapping the release and slowly letting out the curl. And as you can see, this is a nice curl. Let's go ahead and latch onto the hair, pull out, and curl going towards the mannequin. Make sure you have the comb in between the curling iron and the client just to protect it. And whenever you want to perform the curl, let's just tap the release. And now you have a nice little curl. I'm going to go ahead and speed up the rest of this, and we're just going to do the exact same thing throughout the whole head. Let's do the last one. So you're going to comb through the hair. Last little section. Go ahead and latch onto the hair. Roll it down. Obviously, make sure you have the comb in between the scalp and the curling iron. And when you are ready, gently tap and pull to perform the last curl. Now, once that is complete, you want to make sure you put your combs, your curling irons, and any clips that you used into the to be disinfected bag. And after that, congratulations. You've now passed your Georgia Master Barber exam. So that'll conclude the last section of the exam, section 12, thermal curling. I hope you guys do well. I wish you guys the best of luck, and congratulations on starting your new journey as a barber.